Hi, my name is Dr. Noelle Lucas, and I am here with my companion Alexander. He is a puppy in puppy raising for Canine Companions for Independence, and he is a little dog that's being raised for hopefully service for others that are disabled and in need. And my dad and my mother are helping take care of him and helping raise him for others in need. So just a little plug for Canine Companions for Independence. Alexander, sit, down, stay. He's also, stay, down, stay. He's also going to be my assistant for microchipping discussion today. All right. I have my assistant, Alexander, who's my husband, behind the camera, and he's going to ask me a few questions today about microchipping. Stay.
So, Dr. Lucas, what does it mean to have your dog microchip?
So microchips are actually a little tiny implantation sensor that basically goes up underneath the skin of a dog so that if they were ever to get lost or injured and taken somewhere else out of your care and had no identification on them at all, we as veterinary professionals, rescue organizations, shelters would be able to identify who they are and where they belong.
And so,
sit.
Can microchips be used to
down.
Track my dog?
No, microchips are not used for tracking, they're used for identification.
So how is the microchip used to identify a dog?
So there's a microchip scanner that we use to identify the chip that's implanted in the pet, and we can then use that information, that number that comes up, and we can go to the internet. There's a database we can look at and find the chip number, and then that will identify who they belong to.
What does the process look like when you recover
Sit.
the microchip so that people can know which dog is what?
Sit. So the information is implanted. So this is actually what a microchip looks like, and the implantation device, not the chip. The chip is actually about the size of a grain of rice, and when we use it to implant in a dog, we're going to put it right up underneath the skin, usually right over the shoulder area. So that's where we go and look for it when we scan a pet.
And so, why do veterinarians recommend to get my dog microchipped?
Well, because one thing is if your dog is without you and they have no identification on them at all, we have no idea who that dog is or where it belongs. And once your dog is identified, then we can find you. But if we have no identification on your dog, we cannot find who this dog is or who it belongs to.
And what if I forget or lose my dog's microchip information?
If you lose your dog's microchip information, typically wherever the dog was microchipped, so if Alexander was microchipped here at Blue Oasis and you didn't know what number you had, you can call us. We can actually look it up in our system to see what your chip number is, or simply bring your dog to the nearest veterinary office or shelter or rescue organization. And we all have microchip scanners, so we can actually scan them and actually tell you what your number is.
Are there other smart products that can connect to my dog's microchip?
At this time, I don't know of any other smart products. I don't believe that our microchips have any smart products that are built into it, although I've heard one that actually will, a scanner that will also tell the temperature of your animal or your dog, but we do not have those here. Sit. So, if you're looking to get your pet microchipped, I highly suggest that you go to your local veterinarian, and they would be more than happy to give you get a microchip in your dog. Thanks.